Thank you, Madam Chair. First, I want to say how proud I am that this committee has worked in a bipartisan way to advance some of the most critical issues for the United States foreign policy at a time when democracy is under threat around the globe. It's crucial that we reaffirm our support for democratic allies from Israel to Ukraine, and this bill just does that. It is proudly and unequivocally pro-Israel because the American people are also pro-Israel, and they recognize that support for Israel is not a charity, it's a strategic American interest. Israel's security threats are the same threats we face. Israel's technology advancements better our own lives here at home. Israel's immigrant-absorbing, pluralistic, and democratic values are the same values we strive for our country. The security assistance we provide in this bill, the funding for people-to-people program to advance peace, the humanitarian support for the people in the region, all is in our own national interest, and I hope that we can always avoid temptation on both sides of the aisle to play partisan politics with our most important ally in the Middle East. As to this particular amendment, I have to just say it is alarming that the United Nations General Assembly would approve an open-ended commission of inquiry to investigate Israel. The COI is yet another example of anti-Israel bias at the UN, which ignores Hamas terror, the Palestinian leadership refusal to accept the peace agreements, including at Camp David, and instead it just focuses entirely on Israel. And I salute the Biden administration because it has rightly condemned this COI and called it what it is, a one-sided, biased approach that does nothing to advance process for peace. And this amendment reiterates the amendment's efforts to abolish the commission and to reform the Human Rights Council so that the UN finally ends its long-standing bias against Israel. Thank you, and I yield back.